Welcome back to IGN Live from Gamescom in Germany. Now we're going to take a look at SteamWorld Dig for Wii U, new version. Brian's here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
SteamWorld Dig was originally released on 3DS last year, and no pressure, IGN gave it a 9.5. So we really like the game.
Well,
hopefully we can stay consistent with the Wii U version. I'm sure you made lots of additions and improvements, but first, maybe just tell us a little bit about what is SteamWorld Dig all about?
Well, okay. We like to think of it as a platform mining adventure.
Okay.
And that means that the movements are that of a platformer, and the objective obviously is mining, and it has this emergent gameplay. So it has a defined beginning, middle, and end. So it is an adventure.
Sure.
You follow this guy Rusty, who is a steam-driven robot who just inherited a mind from his deceased or defunct uncle.
The robot has an uncle.
Yeah, well, obviously every robot has an uncle. And so he arrives at this mine, and there's obviously something wrong with this mine or with the underground, because the city, the little town on the top of the mine is really clearly suffering. So Rusty needs to find out what this is, and it's sort of bit by bit you get more of the story of the game.
I see what you mean by the platforming. He's got his wall jumping going on.
Yep.
Seems pretty agile.
Yep, he's very agile. It's a robot thing.
Yeah.
So what you do is you dig for minerals, and you have to upgrade your stuff, since as you go further down, the earth gets more and more densely packed, and it gets more difficult to sort of chew your way through. So you need to upgrade your equipment, and you do that by getting to the surface, where you can actually talk to people about selling your minerals and then upgrading your equipment. And so it's that sort of like it's a very comfortable rinse and repeat cycle in this game.
Sure.
And eventually also you will run into upgrades that are underground at different locations. The game is randomly generated, so these upgrades will, these caves where the upgrades are, will appear in different places every time you play the game.
Okay.
And the upgrades are, some of them are typical platformer upgrades, like speed boots and a better jump, a steam-driven jump. But then there are some really funky upgrades as well. So, and there are some baddies underground, some very simple monsters like the one below there, and then you have some more sinister characters that appear.
So is Metroidvania an accurate description for this game?
This is definitely a Metroidvanian game, and we wanted to make a Metroidvanian element in this game. Yeah. We thought we were being a little bit subtle about it, but almost everybody who was writing about the game is commenting about it, and most people actually think we succeeded quite well in getting this Metroidvanian feel to it.
Yeah. So now, what's new in the 3D or the Wii U version?
In the Wii U version, obviously it's HD graphics, right? And we have a ton of new animations that we couldn't really fit into the 3DS version. We also have a lot of expanded. The soundtrack is expanded quite a bit, and then we have some secret areas that I will not be discussing with you.
Oh no. Or else your Nintendo handlers will jump in here.
Exactly. So we're fully expecting Nintendo to sue our asses.
Wow.
No, it's sort of a tribute to Nintendo, and I don't think we stepped over the line.
Okay, well that sounds fun. Is this? I guess it'll be close to the PS4 version then, or the Steam version. You
could say that. It's actually quite. It's close in the way that that it's an HD version.
Yeah.
But with the added features of the Wii U, with the gamepad that you can have on and you can have off TV play, etc. Yeah. And I thought actually when we were about to make it, I thought it was going to be more similar to, or that I wouldn't feel it the difference from the PlayStation or the Steam version, but I think it plays really nicely on that gamepad.
Oh yeah, I actually really like the gamepad.
Right,
I like playing games
yeah,
on it.
I thought actually I would be sitting in front of the TV playing most of the time, but I really enjoy that. I'm able to walk away and continue. So here in the game, you also see that now Rusty's backpack is full, so he needs to go up and upgrade that. Or so there's a lot of things in the game. There are always constant upgrades going on with Rusty.
You mentioned the rinse and repeat cycle. I definitely enjoy those types of games where you just sort of get into a rhythm of this cycle, and you enjoy doing that. It doesn't feel like a grind to me. Like as long as it's fun and I like the game, I don't mind doing that sort of stuff.
It's I've been trying to speedrun this game. The world record for beating SteamWorld Dig it's an amazing 26 minutes, I think.
Wow.
It's because the guy who did it, he found a sequence break in the game. We saw it, but we decided to leave it in there just to see if someone would find it. So there's actually a way you can sequence break it. But when I try to speedrun this game, it still takes me about 3 hours to do it because I guess I'm so anal about getting all the goodies underground.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing in the game right now is this is the very beginning of the game. It's the first level. We've just gotten the speed boots upgrade, and that means that we can actually run quite a bit faster. So and now the objective of the game is just to go down. It's a platformer in the sense that you're always moving in one direction and you're jumping about on ledges, etc. But there's only one direction in this game, and that's the only way is down, baby.
Sure. Is there an end? Is there a bottom?
Oh, there's very much a bottom. It's a very, very mean bottom, actually.
At a glance, just because of the digging mechanic, people might think Dig Dug or Mr. Driller. But do you like these games? Are they any sort of inspiration?
It's like I'm so old that I played Dig Dug when it was new, right?
Yeah.
Right, and
I'm there.
All of those old arcade games.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that, and if we're not into stealing things, but we really want to sort of be inspired by stuff, and then we don't want to sort of hide what we're being inspired by. So yeah, there are definitely some Dig Dug mechanics in the game, and with the overall flow of the game being a Metroidvania game, we don't have a problem with sort of being compared or being put in a genre like that, as long as you're being compared to some really, really nice stuff.
Classic games here.
Yeah. So the next game we're working on is going to be also in the SteamWorld universe, but it's going to be a totally different sort of game mechanic. It's a very radically different game.
It's a dating sim.
Sorry?
It's a dating sim.
Yeah, it's a dating game, exactly. Did I tell you that?
Yeah. It's right here. Well, you're mentioning other games. Isn't Rusty appearing in another game? Isn't he in Hex Heroes?
Yeah, that was actually quite fun because the makers of Hex Heroes had made a beautiful game called The Bridge.
Yeah.
And they contacted us and said that they're trying to round up a lot of indie developers or indie characters to have them appear as cameos or as playable characters in that game. And we just thought, yeah, sure, why not? That would be cool. So I look forward to seeing how he looks in that.
There's a bunch of other, like indie game characters in that game.
Right, yeah. So yeah, SteamWorld Dig. If you're into games that progress over time and sort of grow on you, and that you really want to immerse yourself into, I think SteamWorld Dig is a truly great game.
We talked about Metroidvania. How do you feel about that term? Do you think that's it's used a lot?
Yeah, it's used a lot, and
is it overused?
I think maybe it's maybe I would rather say that we have we're very fond of categorizing stuff.
Well,
right?
that's just kind of human nature, right?
Yeah, and it means some games might be on the fringe of being a Metroidvania, but it doesn't matter. I think it's a really cool reference.
If you had to choose one, would you choose Metroid or Castlevania?
Metroid, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Right. What's the best Metroid game?
I would say Super Metroid.
It's got to be Super Metroid. Right? I mean, I like them all really. Even Metroid Pinball, I think. Yeah. Brian, thank you so much for coming by the show.
Thanks so much.
SteamWorld Dig is out on Wii U. It has a release date, right? August 28th?
August 28th
I think that's
on
right,
the Wii U. You got to get it.
And then stay tuned for something else in the SteamWorld universe.
Coming sometime early next year.
Early next year.
Brilliant game as well.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned. We've got lots more coming for you here live from Gamescom, brought to you by Dead Island 2, right after these messages.